Have you ever looked at your spouse and realized that between the kids' schedules, work deadlines, church commitments, that you're just living more like roommates than soulmates? Well, in today's marriage coaching, you're going to learn how to protect your marriage and take back what the busyness of life has stolen from you. Well, coming up in this video, you're going to discover you can be intentional about protecting your connection, no matter what season you're in. You're going to learn practical, doable ways to stay connected in the middle of a packed calendar and the real consequences of not prioritizing your marriage. Well, think about your physical health. When you ignore it long enough, eventually you end up sick and sitting in a doctor's office wishing you had paid attention earlier. Marriage works the same way. If we only give it the leftovers, eventually we'll face a crisis we could have prevented. I saw this firsthand with a friend of mine. From the outside, I thought he had a strong, vibrant marriage. I thought they were connected. But one day, I noticed online he had changed his status from married to single. And man, it shocked me. I hadn't seen him in a while. It saddened me. So I reached out, I called him. And when I asked him what happened, he admitted that he had given all his energy to growing his company and to the kids, while his wife longed for more of his attention. Well, me being the marriage counselor, I asked him a question. I said, can I ask you, if you could give one piece of advice to married couples, what would it be? He said, prioritize your spouse. Do not ignore your relationship. And that's exactly why this stuff matters. If we don't choose to prioritize our marriage during busy seasons, busyness will do it for us. And it'll always push our spouse to the bottom of the list. So stop giving your marriage only what's left after work, the kids, and church, and sports. Ignoring your marriage, it's like ignoring your health. Eventually, you're going to face a crisis. Well, Jesus said in Matthew 6:21, where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. If you want your heart to be with your spouse, your time and your energy have to be there too. And here's another thing. Busyness is real, and it's always going to be there. But small intentional choices protect connection. And that might just look like going to bed at the same time, or sharing a cup of coffee first thing in the morning before your busyness starts, or grabbing lunch together if you have that available, or simply choosing connection over doom scrolling. So think about it like eating. Sometimes you don't have time to sit down and enjoy a big meal, but you don't stop eating altogether, do you? No. You snack and you graze until you have time for the full meal. Well, marriage connection works kind of in the same way. In busy seasons, those little moments that you grab and you steal away, they're like the little snacks that you snack on, and they keep your relationship nourished until you can sit down for the bigger meals of quality time. Here's another point. What gets scheduled in our life, we prioritize. We put everything on the calendar, kids' activities, work meetings, doctor's appointments. So why not put your marriage? Put date nights, walk and talk around the neighborhood, or prayer time on the calendar. And if you put that on the calendar, then build everything else around it. Don't let it get pushed to the side or crowded out. Remember what Jesus said, what God has joined together, let no man separate. We typically think that's just people. But if we don't guard our marriage, busyness will do the separating for us. All right, here's another really important thing that has really helped Bonnie and me during busy season. Busy isn't really the enemy. Endless busy is the enemy. So I've run a few marathons, and believe me, mile 22 is the worst. I mean, every one I run around mile 22, my body's screaming and my mind is telling me to quit. But you know what keeps me going? Knowing that I only have 4.2 miles left. Having a finish line in sight gives you the strength to keep going. And marriage needs the same thing. A busy season without an end date kind of feels like you're running a race with no finish line. But when you and your spouse can see the finish line, whether it's at the end of a work project, a school year, or a sports season, it gives you hope and stamina to push through together. Now, when the season ends, make it a priority to plan a reset Plan a weekend away, a date night series, or even a staycation to breathe and to reconnect. Don't just jump into another crazy season. Well, just like a marathon runner needs that finish line in sight, your marriage needs rhythms of hope and connection that keep you moving forward together, even when life's at its busiest. And listen, what we've shared today, it's really just the beginning. If you want to keep building on this, check out my video on how to balance parenting and marriage. It's the perfect next step to help you stay united even when kids and calendars are pulling you in different directions.